Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to a brand new video, and on today's video, we are going to be watching and kind of reacting to a video where Slappy, TSM Slappy, Junior TSM Slappy, against Sceptic. I think he's in Junior TSM, is he? No, I think he has his own squad. I'm not sure. And for faking his videos. So yeah, we're going to be reacting to it. Let's see.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we got a real exciting video, some crazy drama going down between TSM Slappy and Sceptic from Misfits. So for those of you who don't know, there's actually previous history between Slappy and Sceptic, and I can say they don't really like each other. We won't be covering the full drama and what's happened between the both of them in their past. We'll focus mainly on what happened today. Basically, it boils down to Sceptic being really upset with what Slappy did when he encountered him today in the Scallywag tournament, which has a $100,000 prize pool. So Sceptic went to Twitter and absolutely blasted Slappy for what he did, and as soon as I saw the situation going down, I immediately reached out to both Slappy and Sceptic, and I do have responses from both of them that I will include in this video so you guys can completely understand both of their perspectives. But overall, it's going to be a super exciting video, drama-filled. These guys, they do not like each other. And real quick, guys, if I'm bringing you this drama for the very first time, you haven't seen it anywhere else, please reward me by dropping a like on the video because every like really helps support me. And of course, drop a sub with post notifications on if you love staying updated daily on all professional Fortnite news and drama. And now let's jump right into it. So as I said, in the Scallywag Cup today, Sceptic and Slappy encountered each other during one of the games. And after the end of that game, Sceptic took to Twitter and he said this: K, at Slappy. Can't at him because he has me blocked, lol. And then he linked this clip. Let's go ahead and roll it.
Wow.
Now let me break down exactly what happened in that clip so you guys fully understand. So Slappy and his teammate were in a fight. They ended up winning it, but as soon as it was ending, Sceptic and his teammate came from the side and basically third-partied them. They almost instantly knocked down Slappy's teammate, and Slappy was already low on HP, and he decided to just run off and kill himself. Now, the thing that you really need to pay attention to here is that Slappy did get shot at the very end by Sceptic and his teammate, which did give the point over to Sceptic. But if they didn't get that last shot off and hit Slappy, then Slappy would have died and he would have denied giving them a point. That's going to be a big part in the story, so I want everybody to just completely understand that. And now let's jump back into Sceptic's response on Twitter to all of this. In the next tweet, he said this: I can imagine the comms. Oh my god, third-partied. It's Sceptic. Jump off the mountain. Tee hee hee hee. And then somebody responded to the tweet and they said this: to be fair, he didn't leave LMAO. Sceptic responds and says basically the same thing. That guy responds and says, but is it? It's more similar to the Landjock one. He used an item to finish himself to prevent any further points. Slappy just jumped off the high ropes. Sceptic responded and he said, would he do it in the World Cup? No, it comes down to professionalism and this community has none. He should have stuck it out and tried to win the game. In the games that my teammate died early in, I played it out for practice and limited games. Then in the final tweet we'll take a look at from this conversation, one guy responded and said, it doesn't really matter since you still did get the kill credit for it. Then Sceptic responded and said, problem is, we got no tags on him besides the one when he was falling to his death. We almost got no credit for it. I just don't want to see this happening in the World Cup. Alright, so as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I did reach out to both Slappy and Sceptic just so I can get like a final response / statement on this situation, so I and all of you guys can fully understand what they want everybody to think about this whole entire thing. Sceptic's main issue here is that he thinks players shouldn't be doing this in major events, and especially when the World Cup is on the horizon, he
Sorry guys, I just had to answer the door for my brother.
Doesn't want to see it going on there. And then I believe the fact that it was Slappy, it made him really upset and he wanted to call him out and make this public. To be frank, Sceptic thinks Slappy was a pussy for running and not fighting him. And Sceptic says if he was in Slappy's shoes, he would have fought like a man and tried to win the game. Now I want to keep this video unbiased, but to be fair, I do kind of agree with Sceptic in the fact that you are a professional player, you're playing in a major event, you should try to fight it out, right? Try to win the game, don't be scared. I can understand that type of perspective. But Again, I also reached out to Slappy, and he gave me a different perspective, which I can also understand as well. First and foremost, Slappy wanted to say he was off stream, but he did have player names hidden, so he didn't know it was Sceptic. Of course, there's no proof of this, so we would have to just take Slappy's word. But besides that, his main reason for running off and killing himself is because there is limited time for these events. You have to play a set of games in a specific amount of time, and sometimes it's really hard to meet that time frame. And he figured, my teammate's dead, I don't have a lot of resources, I'm low HP, I'm just gonna jump off, move on to the next game, and focus up for that. And looking at it from Slappy's perspective, you can also say, wow, you know, I agree with that. Because of the event format, it makes sense to kind of jump off and try to get on to the next game, because you don't want to waste time. What if the next game you do make it all the way to end game and it's a long one? But one could also say Slappy could have easily turned around and decided to fight Sceptic and see if he could get some points himself. Either way, it's a weird format, and I do believe that's what caused this situation. Both Sceptic and Slappy, in my opinion, do have valid points. So that's the entire situation. Hopefully you guys made it this far in the video, and if you did, be sure to leave a comment down below letting me know what your opinion is. Who do you think's in the right, Slappy or Sceptic? Or do you kind of agree with me where both of them have valid points? And it was just a little bit of a sticky situation. Also, the fact that they do have beef in the past kind of adds to the fire. Anyways, if you enjoy my content, do me a favor, slap a like on the video. Every like really helps support me.
Okay guys, I'm just going to put it here. I think that I believe Slappy wasn't streaming because obviously he wasn't, but his teammate, I think, what if here, I'm giving two valid points. If Sceptic was streaming and then his teammate was watching Sceptic stream, because he obviously, the teammate knew it was Sceptic because he had the player thing on, so he would have said Sceptic, and his player and his teammate. So Slappy obviously would have jumped off. But then I see Slappy's points where I want to get on to the next game and get more points. But even if he did damage, he would have got points. So why would he not do it? I kind of take Sceptic for this one. But I kind of feel like, why would you call him out in this? But like, yeah. So guys, if you guys like this video, make sure to smash like. What the hell was that? But like and subscribe, yeah. And comment down below who do you think wins, like, because they did have beef in the past. So yeah, see you guys.